So continuing on with the train line, you can see here, I've got the train line that's come along to there, and I want to bring the train line down here and through here. However, I want to, the distance over to here and the way it wants to transverse, putting the train line here isn't going to meet what I want to do. Now, I could do this if I quickly show you. If you make enough space, then you can do a train line. Where are we? Sorry, I'm trying to remember. Train lines. No, because the way I want to do it is. Oh yeah. If you start like a train line there, then you can rotate it and have it like that. So you can set the angle the way you want, but I actually want to have the whole foundation at an angle I want. So we're going to use the similar method I used when I was rotating train tracks previously. No, when I was rotating foundations previously. So we're going to do that again. So that's the height I want it to be at. Now, from memory, it actually, I believe I have to have my 2 meter foundation there, and then I step backwards. So now when I do this, it does that correctly. Now I need to realign. I'm not, I need to go back quite a bit. So that was, so obviously you can see here, there's a lot of fiddling around that can happen when you're trying to do this. And you see that time I went back too far. So I'm going to go forward. And this is just my level of OCD, you could say. I need to go to left a little bit and still a bit more forward. Okay, that looks like it's aligned great. Now that I'm aligned, I know I take my hand off WASD. Now I can do this curve. So this is the whole point of what I was doing, is I wanted to get this angle here. I think this is the one I wanted. And this might seem like a lot of work, but now that I've done this, and I wanted that to be the height, and that's it. I only wanted it for one foundation, so it does seem like a lot of work, but it just depends on how you want to build and what you want your style to be like, because I know a lot of people, things irk them, and they're like, I wish I'd done it differently to start off with. Now, is this the height that I want? I think it is. So because that's the height I want, but I want to put I want to use the metal frameworks here. So I'm going to put I put a foundation above me so I could do that. I could snap underneath it like this, like so, and then I can get rid of that. And also I don't need this that I'm standing on here, because this was part of alignment purposes. And let's get rid of that for a second. And the other thing too was, just like I demonstrated before, where I need a bit of temporary track to create the train on. They are very frustrating, these frames. They look nice, but they can be a bit...
Hey, Smackin',
How you
you just
going?
gotta follow.
Yaxpin, thanks very much for the follow. So, like before, I can just run my temporary bit of train track to here. It's too short. I need to get it. There we go. And then I can just grab from over there. I might not be able to snap from here, but here I can snap. And after all of that, I've run into the problem when the train track's too long. But that's okay. If I bring this forward one more, that might be enough. And then we'll just put our track down a bit more. Let's do that again. There we go. So now you see, once again, all of that work was so I could get some really nice, smooth train track action. And if we stand back now and have a look, you can see that the way it's come there nicely, and then we'll be able to continue this over here down onto this natural bridge here. But I wanted to sort of demonstrate how you can turn your foundations and incorporate them that way.